Hello guys, hope you're well. Today I wanted to share a simple technique that you can use anytime you find yourself having negative thoughts. You know, the time where you could be having a great day, things could be going really well, and all of a sudden you might hear something, you might see something, or somebody might say something to you and you start to have negative thoughts. You may start to feel anxious or angry or fearful, whatever, but it's some form of negative thought. Well, in those moments, sometimes it can be difficult to break out of them. But this technique, which I read about in a blog from Carolyn Spring, she originally wrote to help trauma patients that were struggling with flashbacks. So they'd have a flashback of a traumatic event, and they learned this technique to actually help them manage what they're focusing on with their thoughts. So what would happen would be, you'd first of all have to notice that you're having a negative thought. So it's typically a feeling. You might just start to have a mood change, or you just might notice yourself feeling down or angry. But noticing that in the moment, then it's important to just sit upright or stand upright and just start to breathe deeply. So just in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then the simple element of this technique is simply to just look around and then look for the colour green. And just in your mind, you don't have to say it aloud, but just compare what colours you're seeing. So I'm looking in my room now, I can see something green there, that's blue, that's red, that's beige, that's silver, and I'm just comparing it in my brain, the colours. I'm looking around again, yeah, that's definitely green, yeah, no, that's green also. And what's happening here is that I'm actually giving an instruction to my brain to compare. And it's really difficult for the brain to be fearful and to be focused on fear when it's got a comparison command going on. And it's all to do with the blood flow in the brain. So the amygdala, which is sort of middle front part of the brain, is responsible for your fear responses, and it's there to help you if you need to react quickly to an accident, an incident. Then that the amygdala triggers very, very quickly, but sometimes it can be overstimulated and over triggered, and that's when we often find ourselves having these negative thoughts. So by giving the brain the command of or the task rather, of comparing colours, what's happening is the blood flow is moving from the amygdala to the front part of the brain. Often we call it the human part of the brain, the more rational thinking part of the brain. And at that point, you stop focusing on the fear, you stop focusing on the negative thought, and all of a sudden that sensation is gone. I've tried it myself, some of my clients have tried it, and it's really effective. So I'll put a link to the original blog post in the video notes, and give it a go anytime you feel that you're having a negative thought. Upright, breathe deeply, and just look around and compare in your mind what colours you're seeing, and then see how you get on with that. Found it to be a really, really helpful technique. So I hope you're having a great day, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.